Hello, friends. Donald Trump has announced that he and Israel's Netanyahu were working as a team, and they have finally carried out an attack on Iran's 3 nuclear power plants, claiming they have been completely destroyed. The Fordow plant, which was the most talked about and was buried deep underground, between 300 to 500 meters, has, according to the US, been destroyed by B-2 bombers. The second most important facility, Natanz, has also reportedly been destroyed. The third plant, Isfahan, was talked about less frequently, but it is believed to be the site where uranium enrichment for weaponization was taking place. That too has allegedly been destroyed. Trump claimed that their bomber aircraft entered Iranian airspace, successfully hit their targets, and returned safely to their bases. According to an Iranian official, the attack happened at 2:30 a.m. local time. If we believe Trump, this attack has completely destroyed Iran's nuclear capability. All the enriched uranium and centrifuges have been wiped out. In a short, prepared speech, Trump congratulated Israel, saying, "Long live Israel, long live America," and mentioned the Middle East, but didn't name any specific country in the region. Nor did he mention the Iranian people or their government, just Iran broadly. He continued to threaten Iran, saying if they attempted a counterattack, the consequences would be even more terrifying. Clearly, he seemed to hint at targeting Ayatollah Khamenei directly, something he has threatened before, saying they know where he is located. And of course, with Israel's involvement and considering its world-class assassination capabilities, such action would not be far-fetched. Trump emphasized in his speech that this kind of precision strike on nuclear facilities could only be carried out by the United States. He praised American engineers, soldiers, and pilots for their skill in handling, flying, and targeting with the advanced weaponry. So all of this appears to have been deliberate deception. Iran, it seems, was aware of this possibility. That's why their initial reaction appears somewhat restrained. Iranian media like Tasnim and official Twitter handles claimed that while there was an attack on the Fordow plant, only the 2 entry-exit points were slightly damaged. According to them, their centrifuges and nuclear infrastructure remain intact. They're only mentioning Fordow right now, not Natanz, which was already damaged earlier, nor Isfahan. No detailed reports have emerged about those sites. Remember, Fordow was known for months to be a likely US target. Iranian sites now claim that weeks before the attack, they had already transferred enriched uranium and centrifuges out of Fordow. That means the site was essentially empty. This seems like a logical claim, but where they moved such large-scale infrastructure remains a mystery. If we take their claim at face value, Iran says they saved all their vital assets, and Fordow only suffered partial damage. Meanwhile, Trump insists that many more targets remain. As you know, Trump is someone who tends to take major credit for any action, often amplifying the impact. According to US media, 6 GBU-57 bunker buster bombs were dropped on Fordow. Since each B-2 bomber can carry 2 such bombs, this suggests at least 3 B-2s participated. Reports further say that the US Navy, through submarines and ships, launched about 30 Tomahawk missiles at the Natanz and Isfahan sites. The Fordow site, being so deeply buried, was hit by B-2 bombers, as previously predicted. It could only be destroyed using GBU-57 bunker busters. Iran, however, denies the extent of this damage. They continue to claim their nuclear capabilities remain intact. Now the key question is, what chain of events could be triggered next? Iran had earlier issued many warnings. Now the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps is officially stating on their websites and Twitter accounts that they will target American bases in the Middle East, shut down the Strait of Hormuz, make America suffer immensely, quoting a previous video of Ayatollah Khamenei. Iran had previously warned the US that if America launched an attack on Iran, then Iran would target US bases located across the Middle East. And in my opinion, Iran will now act on that warning. Israel, alongside the US, has dragged the entire Middle East into this war. The US has over 400 facilities and outposts in the Middle East, spread across Djibouti, Oman, Qatar, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Iraq. 8 of these are permanent bases, while the rest are forward operating sites. In addition to this, the Houthis in Yemen had also stated that if the US attacks Iran's nuclear sites, they will begin targeting American cargo ships in the Red Sea. Previously, they were only targeting Israeli cargo ships. So friends, this war has now escalated further. A major conflict has begun in this region. That's all for today's update. Please subscribe and like this video.